News in 5.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
This is World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. The Jordanian military intercepted a drone from neighboring Syria that it says was trying to smuggle drugs into the country. According to the state-run news agency Petra, citing an official source from the Jordanian Armed Forces, the drone was controlled and shot down following a monitoring and tracking operation by the military. The drone, which it said laden with unspecified quantities of crystal meth, was seized and transferred to anti-illegal drugs authorities. The said smuggling attempt was not the first time, as the Jordanian military reported several downings of drones from Syria in the past, most of them carrying narcotics and weapons. Damascus has pledged to curb growing smuggling activities following its previous discussion with Amman. Despite the commitment, Jordan says it has not seen any progress on the Syrian side with regard to its anti-smuggling efforts. There was no immediate comment from the Syrian authorities regarding the latest drug seizure. Early this month, Syrian President Bashar al-Assad denied his country's role in the drug trade and said Damascus has the same goal with other Arab countries in ending such illicit activities.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
In our news overseas, the British government advised its citizens going to Sweden to be more vigilant as possible terrorist attacks in the Scandinavian nation are high due to the recent Quran burnings in Stockholm. In an updated travel advisory, the British Foreign Ministry warned British nationals of possible terrorist attacks in Sweden that it said could be indiscriminate, including in places frequented by foreigners. It said the Swedish authorities had successfully disrupted a number of planned attacks and made several arrests. The revised travel advisory was made weeks after several Quran burnings in the Swedish capital angered many Muslims in Arab nations. It also followed a similar move by the U.S. State Department, advising Americans to exercise increased caution in Sweden due to the risk of terrorism. Acknowledging Britain's revised travel advisory, Sweden's National Security Advisor Henrik Landerholm reiterated the increased threats to Sweden since the Quran burnings. He also noted the recent incidents connected to the burnings as contributors to the risk assessment. Despite Sweden's condemnation to the Quran burnings, it also said that such activities are protected under their freedom of speech.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
For our Philippine Embassy news, a Philippine ambassador to Sweden, Maria Lumen Isleta, met with Deputy Director General for the Americas and Asia, Juha Niemi, on August 8 at the Finland Ministry for Foreign Affairs to discuss follow-up actions resulting from the Philippines-Finland political consultations held earlier this year in Manila. In a press statement released by the Philippine Embassy in Sweden, the two sides agreed to work on cooperation in the areas of higher and technical and vocational education, maritime security, skills supply, digitalization, and economy and trade, including projects involving micro, small, and medium enterprises. During the meeting, Ambassador Isleta took the opportunity to convey the Philippines' appreciation for Finland, as well as for the European Union's support for the 2016 Arbitral Award and its commitment to upholding the award as legally binding. Also present during the meeting were Mr. Arto Hapea, Unit Director for East and Southeast Asia and Oceania, Mr. Emily Heikila, Specialist, and Third Secretary and Vice Consul Pat Lester Solosa. The recent meeting was a follow-up discussion after the successful conduct of the Philippines-Finland 7th political consultations last January. In the Manila Summit, the Philippines and Finland reaffirmed the strong friendship and a partnership between them and their government's willingness to work together in seizing opportunities and managing challenges ahead.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
You just heard World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This is Peñano. Good day.
World News in 5.
News news and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.